Aloha. This is Trinidad the Island Man, your Island Man. Looking at today the Avengers Endgame latest trailer, most likely the last trailer. We might get one more trailer out of this, but this is trailer 2. The first one was a little bit of a teaser, I think, at the Super Bowl, and then following, or at least the full trailer at the Super Bowl, and then now this. With just slightly over a month before the next, before the movie starts, April 26th, for those who don't recall. But this is my first reaction video, and thus it is appropriate that it should be the Avengers Endgame one. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, loading it up now, and we'll go ahead and watch. This is the first time I've seen it. We're 6 hours behind here in Hawaii, and I woke up late. Everybody's talking about it. I've avoided it all. Here it is.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago.
Okay.
I fought my way out of that cave.
It's in the past, thinking back.
Iron Man. Realized I loved you.
Okay. It's heart reactor.
I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
Okay.
The world has changed.
Oh, I like this. Everybody's thinking back to how it all started. How appropriate for the end. Oh, even Hawkeye teaching his daughter. That's pretty cool. And there he is as Ronin when he's lost his family. He's going on revenge. Asgard fallen. Father lost. Friends lost.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a
Oh, there's Scott Lang, wondering what happened to his family, probably at his house, since he came back from the quantum realm.
Whatever it takes.
Okay, Nebula's back. So we know Nebula survives the ship. And Tony, but we don't see Tony again. Or do we?
Whatever it takes.
Oh, Nebula's back. Oh, it's Stark's back. Okay. So see, everybody survived. Yeah, so who rescues Tony and Nebula from outer space? Oh, that's Captain Marvel. I didn't recognize her without her suit. Hold this. Then I'll trust you.
I like this one.
The man who could stand up to Captain Marvel, Thor himself. All right. So there we have it. Ooh, that was a lot of stuff. Gosh. I don't know what to say. It was a little surprising. Honestly, if I wasn't doing a trailer reaction, I probably would sit there and I wouldn't have spoken much about this either. Just get up and say, yeah, this is a good trailer. But initial thoughts on this right now, I'd have to say it's pretty good. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm kind of disappointed that they show that Tony and Nebula survive. But we do see Captain Marvel back. So it is still possible, on my first theory, that Captain Marvel rescues Tony and Nebula on her way back to, answer Nick Fury's page. As we saw in the last credit scene of Captain Marvel, she's back meeting with the Avengers. Just because we don't see Tony and Nebula initially could just mean that they were a little slower, being injured and weakened from their weeks out, in space, to meet with the rest of the Avengers at that time. So and maybe Tony had caught her up to speed. But we see everybody. We see, Scott Lang, his initial reactions to everybody disappearing. It looks like, and with those posters, it definitely looks like he gets out of the quantum realm, not right away, but at least weeks, maybe at least a month, later than, when he first went in there. So it's not like he pops in, somebody comes, rescues him, or he's able to pop out right away, because he's seen those posters with everybody missing, as he has a very confused look on his face, as he's probably looking for his family and everybody who he's lost, and before he goes off to the Avengers complex. All right. Well, those are just some of my initial thoughts. You've seen it here first with me. Well, actually, you probably already saw it a lot earlier, due to my sleeping in. And, of course, here in Hawaii, because I didn't do it at like midnight when it probably dropped. All right. Thanks so much. This is Trinidad the Island Man, your Island Man, giving you my review. Shock a thumbs up. Can't wait for Avengers Endgame, 26th. April, just maybe 4 weeks away now. All right, thanks so much, and aloha.